we are going to do a continuous line contour drawing of your face. Or you could do somebody else's face. You could Google something and do it that way if you please. Now our goal here, and perhaps I'm not using the best example in the picture I chose for this, is to express a feeling. So try to find a picture where somebody is like happy or sad, angry, and we're going to try to capture that, but in kind of a wonky way. So for this project, we are ultimately going to do an expressive drawing, but it can kind of be in the style you choose. So we're just doing a little practice. So here's one. You can see I looked at this image of a person who is frustrated, and I did the continuous line contour drawing, and then I added lines and shapes. Right? So I started with something like that, like this, and then I made it into something more interesting. Now, you can peek a little bit when you do this one. When you do your hand, try to do it with fidelity. Don't look at all. When you're doing the face, you can peek a little bit. You can see how they come out really interesting. Right? The inaccuracies add an expressive element to these. Even the ones that are, these ones are really, you can tell they didn't look very much. So you can accent some of the strange lines to make them look interesting. Like look at these soft lines in the fabric. But we still have the pose, right? We still get a nice feeling from this. This is the same person, just a different perspective, a different artist. So these are far more accurate. They still have that bit of wonkiness that makes them interesting. So that is our goal. So as an example of how to do the continuous line contour, now you could put a piece of paper over your pencil. Like I said, for this one you can cheat a little bit. So I'm going to do this drawing. And I want to look only at the picture, not at the paper. That's the key. And I'm observing every detail. So if I'm like looking at the ear, it's not just a rounded thing. It goes in and out. It curves. There's a lot to it. I'm coming around here. I want to look at how the chin curves. You're using only one line, so how do I get back into the mouth, right? I'm putting the teeth in there, the lips. Now the nose, right? Look at how it curves here. There's a curve, and then a curve, and then a curve. So I'm looking very closely at this face. Right now, since I can't lift my pen, I have to find my way back up. I have to do this. Get some of that fabric in there. I'm going to come around. Come back here. And now we're going to get the ear. Obviously, since I'm not looking at my paper, we're a little bit off. I'm putting this eye in. The pupil. The eyebrow. Yeah. We're observing these details. Put the other eye in. Make sure we get the eyebrow. That's important too. And traveling along this eye, I'm going to come down. I forgot I did the ears. I did the ears twice. Got slow my roll. Go to the chin. I'm going to put the neckline in here. I'm going to try to get the mask in there for fun too. So there you go. It's a blind contour drawing. It's not supposed to look perfect, and that certainly doesn't. So take your time, observe the detail, and then the next thing we do, so after we've got that done, is we're going to make that into something. So this is an older one. So now I'm taking a pen and I'm accenting some lines. I'm making them bolder and thicker. I'm taking colored pencil, adding some dramatic colors. Not thinking too much, just kind of doing and doing and doing. Boom. So now I have this expressive drawing that shows frustration. Okay, so have fun with this, alright? This is practice. You can also learn how to create some expressive lines. You can play around with expressive colors. Just see what happens.